Well, we want to wish everybody a happy new year. We hope your holidays were great. And before we tell you about today's show, we want to give a big shout out to all our viewers. Without you, this show wouldn't be possible. You have helped us grow in size, a number of people. We have 22,000 followers on Facebook. So we are growing every week. And as we kick off the 2023 season, we wanted to do a Producer's Pick show. Now what this is about is all our producers get together and they go through all the shows that we had for the year and they pick out 12 segments that they thought were outstanding for some reason. Now what's interesting about that is it's a tough job because we had some really great segments and a lot of great shows in 2022. So with that, let's get started and we'll show you who our producers' picks are for this year. To start today's show, one of our absolute favorite shows is our Protect Yourself show. We try to give the viewer some ideas on how to protect themselves not only personally, but financially, in the home, and medically. Blackwing Shooting Center was picked for its outstanding reputation in firearms training.
So Blackwing Shooting Center is a full-service range retail and training facility here in Central Ohio. You know what sets Blackwing apart when it comes to training is there's so many facets to Blackwing. You know, we specialize in not providing just the tools, but the skills and knowledge it takes to protect yourself. We have an extensive training program that'll guide you from any point in your journey to help you achieve any of your goals. You know, we've trained anyone from grandma that lives alone that's never shot before to an experienced gun owner. A couple other really neat things we do, you know, we have a women's group that meets once a month. They talk about many topics from defensive shooting to firearm selection. You know, another example is our concealed carry law seminar. We have one of the top firearms attorneys in the entire country. He comes in about once a quarter, talks about, you know, concealed carry, what to expect if you carry, what to expect if you have to defend yourself at home. Speaking of which, we also teach a home defense seminar. That's not just, hey, I have a firearm in the house, but you know, other things to consider all the way out to even the road of your house. And then once you become confident, you know, there's several ways to get involved in the recreation side, making it fun to like practice and enjoy and sharpen some of those skills. What would I tell someone considering to buy their first firearm? This is my favorite question to answer. You have to talk to a professional. Recommendations made by a family member or friend we found is not always best. There's many firearms to choose from these days and it can be very intimidating and people can easily end up with the wrong firearm that's not a fit for them. If you're not comfortable with your firearm, you won't train, you won't practice. As a result, you might not be able to perform. God forbid you have to defend yourself or your loved ones. And what I can tell you is owning a firearm is not enough alone. You have to get the skills, knowledge, and tools, not just a firearm. Please feel free to come on into the store, have a look around, ask any questions you have, but all general information can be found on our website, blackwingsc.com.
We love taking our viewers to great finds, and this business really struck a note with us. It's CJ's Soul Food in Lewis Center. This is where the new age of soul music and food meet and burst the new taste for the soul culture.
Jacob and I, we actually played with a couple of concepts. You know, I was like, well, why don't you do Italian or let's do something differently? And it was a team of us, him and his partner, CJ and I. And we were like, hey, there's never any good soul food in the city. Let's do soul food. CJ was like, yeah, I'm from Cleveland. Let's do soul food. What makes CJ's different is the aesthetic for sure. I've been a lot of places. I'm a foodie. When you walk into CJ's, like the aesthetic is amazing. We have some of the greats on the wall. There's Michael Jackson, Prince, Patti LaBelle, Aaliyah. We have Kobe and Gia back here. And of course, the namesake CJ is on the wall. And unfortunately, we lost CJ in June of last year. So it wasn't going to be called CJ's, but the concept all came together perfectly. So that's basically where it comes from. The food is amazing. We have such great reviews. Like you can taste the love in the food for sure, and that stands out. You can feel it. I'm listening to 90s R&B when I cook, and you can taste it in the food for sure.
Yeah. Currently, our hours are 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. The kitchen is open Monday to Thursday. We have a full-service bar, so we also offer cocktails as well. Our happy hour is Monday to Thursday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., where you can get half off starters and $2 off our cocktails. On the weekends, our kitchen closes at 11. On June 10th weekend, we have 2 bands coming in. Friday night is Harmonic Soul. Saturday night is Love and Community Band. So it's a good time to come and check us out then. You can find us on the website at cjsoulfood.com, and you can find us on Instagram and Facebook at CJ Soul Food Columbus.
In the sports category, another great find was Skills Doctor. What impressed the producers was how unique this offering is. Skills Doctor offers one-on-one sports training with former pro and college players. Tell me a little bit about Skills Doctor. What do you guys do?
Well, we have a website. We had an idea a few years ago about coming up with a way for parents to find one-on-one private instructors for their children in various sports. And we wanted to make that easy and safe. So we have a website, skillsdoctor.com, skillzdr.com. And when you go to the homepage, right at the top is a little search window where a parent could choose the sport that their child plays, enter their zip code, and then the website will present any coaches we have in the area that meet those search criteria. And the parent can learn more about the coach, see what it costs, and they can order lessons right there through the site.
So how do parents know that the instructors on the website are qualified?
That's a good question. Now we're not coaching teams. We're not doing a lot of group training. This is mainly one-on-one. And it's, we're working one-on-one on very specific skills within a sport. So since we're working on improving very specific skills, we want to have experts in those skills. So all of our instructors have played their sport, and I say played their sport, not coached it, played it at the college level or higher. We also have a lot of professional athletes, okay? So our coaches don't just stand with the student and offer verbal direction. Our coaches, since they're experts, since they've played at a high level, they can actually get down and demonstrate those skills to the students.
Give us some contact information where parents can find you and learn more.
Our phone number is 615-270-9893. And our website, that's probably the way most people reach us. It's skillsdoctor.com.
Coming up, our picks for women's empowerment, food, and counseling services. Stay with us. Now, where do you turn? Who do you call? Columbus Collision Center is your one-stop body shop when your vehicle's been in an accident. From first call to completed repair, Columbus Collision Center makes it easy to get your vehicle safely back on the road fast. So when you need that quality one-stop body shop, call Columbus Collision Center at 614-350-8251 or go to columbuscollision.com. As many of our viewers know, we travel well out of Central Ohio during the summer, and we find some out-of-the-way places that have some great food. We found such a place in Lebanon, Ohio. It's called the Country Kitchen. For over 80 years, Country Kitchen has been a place where guests feel like they're coming home. So tell us a little bit about the history of Country Kitchen. This is 50 years old in this location?
It is 50 years old. It opened up here in February of 1972, so we celebrated 50 years this past February. It's by far the oldest country kitchen still left in the chain. Well, we're on the interstate, which makes a nice draw, so there's always been a lot of transit traffic from Michigan heading down to Florida, and people stop in and they buy some of the jams and things that we make here. And then a lot of local people also are very loyal to the place. Been kind of tough with the pandemic, but things are starting to fill back up as soon as we can get fully staffed.
Now, Lisa Taylor, what does she do?
Lisa Taylor is our head server. She's been here 8-9 years and is kind of the front-end manager of the place. Does a real nice job.
Well, Lisa, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about the menu. What type of menu do you have, and what are some of the old-time favorites?
Our menu here it's basically comfort foods. It's everything here is pretty much homemade. We make everything here. We've got like the old style, like Grandma would make at home, our biscuits and gravy everybody loves. Breakfast is a big hit here because everything, like I said, is made from scratch.
Is there any dish that stands out in your mind that people order all the time here?
We have a couple of favorites. We've got our Country Boy burger, which is what we're known for. We also have the liver and onions. A lot of people love the liver and onions. Fried chicken is a really good seller here. We make that from scratch, so, they love the fried chicken.
So, Lisa, give us some contact information where we can find Country Kitchen Restaurant.
Yeah, we're right off of 71 out here, exit 32, and right over where the truck stop is next door, off of 350 here.
You can see the signs, too. There's plenty of signs up.
You can see them, yeah, definitely.
Sounds great. And what about a website?
We have countrykitchenrestaurant.com. You can find us on.
On our Women's Empowerment Show, one segment that really stood out was Fabulous Fitness. They want to take all obstacles out of the way where women can exercise in a safe, fun environment.
The studio described in one sentence is an inclusive girls' club where we also happen to exercise. I didn't start exercising regularly until I was in my mid-30s, and I was intimidated to go to the larger gyms. And once I was getting my personal training certification, I'm like, I want to create a space where there's a safe environment for women to exercise, where we remove that obstacle that's standing in the way for a lot of women, and that is coming to a place where they feel safe to exercise. So we wanted to create that so that we were helping to remove that one obstacle that's keeping women from getting healthy. We actually want women to take up space to work out in an environment that is safe, encouraging, supportive, electric, and we are going to be your biggest cheerleaders on your journey. We have a max of 5 women in the studio at a time, led by a trainer, and the exercises are designed to be able to meet any woman where they are. So if you need a modification or you're a little more advanced, we're able to handle that all in the small group atmosphere. Part about owning a business that I love the most is being able to help empower women to feel better, have more energy, and do the things in life that they want to do without being held back by an obstacle because they don't know what to do, how to do it, where to do it. And we are just there to be their accountability partners and empower them. You can reach us at 614-392-4040 or by visiting www.fabulousfitness.com, and that's FABYOULOUS.
Mental health and addiction are huge topics, and this business has a great success with their patients. Open Arms Counseling says whether you are struggling with anxiety, depression, facing a major life change, or just need someone to talk to, they have a therapist that'll fit.
Open Arms Counseling is a counseling agency that came into being to try to serve the need of the community, whether it be a need for more veterans, counselors to be able to counsel veterans, or a need for people to be able to counsel children in the community, to be able to counsel whatever the community is asking for, adults, depression, anxiety, whatever that need might be. We have such a diverse group of counselors that all come together and help each other out. So helpful and kind with their clients, with everybody. They just are the neatest people. I enjoy getting to know them, and the clients enjoy getting to know them. For the first time, and as you continue to come, is for your counselor to invite you in and come alongside you and find out what your goals are. And then once they find out what your goals are, then they will help you put together a plan to meet those goals and become a helpful guide to help you meet those goals. They won't do that for you, but they'll help you do it for yourself. We are located at 580 South High Street, Suite 220, Columbus, Ohio. Just give us a call at 614-625-7183, or you can go to our website. It's openarmscounseling.com.
Straight ahead, a unique bookstore located in Newark, a very cool business find, and our pick for female-owned businesses. Stay right there. Great food, superb service, and a welcoming atmosphere can all be found at the Hocking Hills Diner in Logan. Stop in anytime for all of your homestyle diner favorites, served with generous portions at prices that remind you of the good old days. Whether you're looking for a breakfast to start your day or a dinner that holds you until morning, the Hocking Hills Diner has something for you. So on your next trip to the Hocking Hills, stop by the Hocking Hills Diner, located just off US Route 33 at State Route 328 in Logan. If you think a bookstore is just a bookstore, our producers love this store in Newark. It's called Kix Mix Bookstore. Kix Mix Bookstore has new and used books, vintage books, children's books, used DVDs and CDs, and old vinyl record. It's just plain fun to visit.
So when people come to Kix Mix Bookstore, they're going to walk in and just be amazed, first of all, at the fact that from the outside, the store looks pretty small. However, once you come in and realize how much space we actually have here, plus we have a second floor, people are just amazed. And they're also amazed at how much stuff we can actually pack in. Besides books, we have gift items, all kinds of really eclectic little cool things, keychains, some fair trade items. When you come to Kix Mix Bookstore, we're a little bit unique than other bookstores. Customers tell me what kind of books they want in the store, and that's what I order. It's really like a big, huge family here at our bookstore. Our store is planning an event on October 14th. It is a Friday evening from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. We actually have an author coming in. His name is Nova Styles. He is with a paranormal group, and he has written a book, Ghosts and Legends of Licking County. So he'll be here for 2 hours. He's going to be doing a question and answer session. He will also be answering questions from the audience. And on top of that, we have a couple ladies that are going to be here that are mediums that are going to be doing some tarot card readings for folks. So it should be a fun, ghostly, spooky experience for everybody. So if anybody is interested in giving our store a call us. Our number is 740-345-9800. Our website for the store is kixmixbookstore.com.
Stereolab has to be one of the most unique businesses we've had on the show. They have been working on vintage gear since 1996 and have had a heritage going back to the Stereolab retail stores of the 70s and 80s. They have an extensive antique and tube radio repair and restoration experience, and they repair and restore console stereos.
Since 1970, Stereolab has been a repair shop as well as retail. Over the last 26 to 30 years or so, it has been primarily a repair shop. Mr. Freshour and I decided we wanted to bring that back, have that vintage, be able to touch it, feel it, listen to it, and get your hands on it, whereas we don't really have anybody else around town, anywhere in Columbus, around Central Ohio, that really offers that kind of specialty.
Today, Stereolab repairs, resells, and refurbishes vintage audio gear, and we also supply newer stuff for sale.
It's made in the vintage style. It has the same tone and the sound of the vintage pieces from back in the day, but no one's had their hands in them. Some people just want something new out of the box. We carry everything in the vintage capacity, from reel-to-reel players, receivers, everything from cassette players, power amplifiers, a little bit of everything kind of sprinkled in, different dates, different eras of equipment here with our vintage side.
Our new showroom, we're celebrating its grand opening. We're offering 20% off of all vintage gear for the entire month of November. So if it's an older piece that you've been looking for or someone's asked for it, it's 20% off. Never a better time to purchase than right now.
We've got a new set of gift certificates that we are making available, and it's a brand new thing. They're $100 gift certificates. If you buy a $100 gift certificate, we'll credit you to $120 for that gift certificate.
Well, we can be reached at area code 614-268-5500. Or you can stop by 11:30 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, or 10 to 3 on Saturday. Well, the website would be stereo-lab.com.
Casa Aficionado is there for all your smoking and relaxation needs. They are a destination for all premium tobacco products, featuring Delaware's largest walk-in humidor. They carry a full line of premium cigars to suit any taste and budget. You will also find an exclusive selection of unique and specially priced hand-rolled blends available nowhere else.
Thank you for having me on the show, Renee.
Well, tell everybody what you do here.
So we are a cigar lounge, and we carry premium cigars, cigar accessories. I try to do events every month, and this month we have an event called the Night of Bourbon and Cigars that benefits Stock Hands Horses for Healing. It's a non-profit charitable organization that's based in Delaware. Basically, you sign up for 12-month commitment, and with your membership, you get 24/7 access to the building, and you get 20% off your cigars, your cigar accessories. You get a free cigar every month in your locker. Of course, the lockers here are 100% Spanish cedar woods, fully humidified, so you don't have to worry about your cigars.
If somebody would like to rent a private room, how do they go about doing that?
We have forms that we fill out, and a week before the event, they put a deposit, and they can reserve it for the hours, up to 3 hours, up to 15%, and we'll close the lounge for them, and they can have their party.
Wonderful. Well, how do we find out more about Casa Aficionado?
Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, under Casa Aficionado, and also website, casaaficionado.net.
Columbus Collision is Columbus's only female-owned body shop. Ashley's advice and knowledge has been invaluable to many of our viewers. She has been a great addition to the Out and About lineup. You know, we're hearing an awful lot in the news these days about Hyundai and Kias being stolen. A lot of theft out of that.
Yes. The cars are being broken into from typically the passenger side rear window. It's not setting off any kind of alarm. They are able to punch the ignition. They peel out the entire panel, typically take a screwdriver or other instrument, and are able to just start up the car and drive away. So once we get the vehicle at the shop, typically we get it recovered from police impound, replace the glass in the vehicle, fix the bodywork on the side of the vehicle, and then all of the ignition, we have to rekey it. Typically you don't get any keys recovered. Then it may have to go to a dealership in order to be reprogrammed.
The last time we were here, we were talking about the supply problems, getting parts for cars. Has that improved at all?
Over the last year, we have seen a little bit of improvement, especially with OEM parts direct from the manufacturer. I think we're becoming more crafty and learning better workarounds, and we're working better with the insurance companies to find other avenues of getting the parts.
So, you know, the last time we were here, you said if the collision isn't something that's of a hazard to you in the car, just keep on driving it until you get the parts, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we have one lady absolutely right now that she has been waiting on a door for 3 months. But it's a rear door. She can drive with the vehicle, so she's just patiently waiting on her door to come in.
Well, give us some contact information for Columbus Collision.
Okay. We are located at 2757 South High Street, Columbus, Ohio.
When we come back, find out what winery our producers picked and wonderful local food with a drive-thru. Then last but not least, what remodeler came out on top. Stay right there. Are you seeing mold, mildew, or even foundation issues in your basement? C&J Basement Solutions is Central Ohio's basement repair expert.
We had the moldy smell, took some boards off the wall and realized we may have had a little bit of bigger issue than we thought. So C&J came in, showed us some great solutions and saved us thousands and thousands of dollars basically over everybody else.
So to save thousands over the other basement companies, contact C&J Basement Solutions at 614-714-4842 or cnjbasementsolutions.com. We visit many wineries through our travel season. This year, Ravens Glen in West Lafayette stood out as our pick, offering award-winning wine, a full-service restaurant, gift shop, and tasting bar. It is an incredible experience to visit.
So Ravens Glen was founded in 1997 by Robert and Renee Williams, who are our current owners' parents. 1997 is when they planted their first set of grapes, and then they harvested their first set of grapes in 2003, which would make us coming up on our 20-year anniversary next year. The wines that they made with the grapes that they harvested were Raven Rouge and White Raven, which are still very popular wines that we sell to this day. The 3 types of grapes that we grow are 2 white grapes and 1 red grape. We are hosting on Thursday, December 8th from 5 to 8 p.m. an adult Christmas party with one of our biggest entertainers, Saxy Rob. We will have Santa, we'll have peppermint shots, we're gonna have an ugly sweater Christmas party, and we're gonna give away 4 holiday-themed gift baskets provided by our owners. We do a monthly giveaway every month where we give away 2 free dinners for 2. I go live on Facebook, I announce the winners, and then we always do random giveaways all month and all year long to all of our different events that we host. You can call in anytime. I'm always in my office on Wednesday. I'm more than happy to take your phone call. You can follow us on Facebook. You can stop in. You can get more information at ravensglen.com or Ravens Glen Winery on Facebook or Instagram. Or you can call us at 740-545-1000.
Boondocks is a casual American-style family restaurant and drive-thru. They offer handcrafted burgers, house-smoked meats, chicken wings, as well as great pizza, stromboli, and even a few Italian dishes can be found. They offer a full-service bar in the restaurant, and if you're in a hurry, use their drive-thru.
Boondocks Restaurant and Drive-Thru, we're located right outside of Fulton, Ohio, a little small town. We're a restaurant, drive-thru. We do, seasonal menu changes. Kind of different with chef background. Drive-through, 150 different beers, seltzers, all the things that come along with it, tobacco. Okay, so I graduated from Columbus State Community College, was a club chef for a while, worked corporate for a little bit, decided that the best thing to do was kind of start owning a restaurant. Obviously classically trained as a chef, like to do a lot with food. We house rub our own wings, we smoke our own meats. We do, some baked pastas and skillets. So kind of different things than you'd see in a small town community restaurant. I guess working with, my wife and I kind of own the business, but from what we started with, being able to, kind of put our, she likes grays and dark colors and, redoing the booths and seats. We took kind of advantage of COVID doing that to be able to kind of make it our own. So we're trying to match kind of our drink menu and develop it the way we've built the culinary the past couple of years. So as a new owner, it's obviously a growing process to learn. So I'm kind of counting my bartender and manager to do that part of it. But we offer happy hour, so it's Tuesday through Friday from 3 to 6. The weekends we do a brunch. So Saturday, Sunday we open from 10 to 2 with a brunch menu. So you can get a burger, you can get chicken wings, a pizza. You can also get, eggs and bacon. We're open from 11 to 9, 11 to 9:30 on the weekends, 7 days a week. So it's more of a convenience thing where you can get beer, wine, snacks, carryouts. We offer, you can pick up your food through the drive-thru as well as coming inside to pick it up. Visit us on our website, boondocks2987.com.
Probably one of the toughest decisions to make when you want to remodel is who you can trust to do the job right. Renew-It is a preferred home remodeling contractor. This was an easy choice for our producers. We have been witness to the great work they do from being at many of their job sites. Every time we come out to one of your projects, it's just amazing. Some of the things that you transform and you do and you add on and you build, you do a great job. So tell us a little bit about this project.
Well, we've been had several projects here actually. So we started off with a big major kitchen remodel, all new cabinetry and countertops and flooring and all that. And she was happy with that because she called us back to do this sunroom. They used to have an old deck right here. So what we wanted to do is build a new sunroom, and of course that led to a new metal roof, which led to new siding, which is going to lead to another deck here actually here in a month or so. But yeah, this is kind of runs the whole gamut of the different things that we do.
Well, let's talk a little bit about other things that you specialize in.
Everything that we just talked about is pretty much what we do. These windows, we also do replacement windows. These are Ply-Gem. We always use Ply-Gem. Great high energy efficient window. Other thing that we do is a lot of bathroom remodels, okay? Gutters, which we did on this as well, soffit, fascia, so all the exterior things, and then interior, mainly bathrooms and kitchens.
Yeah. What area do you actually cover, John?
Fairfield County is where we're out of, so we could just kind of do the surrounding counties. Get into Columbus a little bit, Licking County, which is where we are now. We get into Hocking County somewhat, Circleville, Pickaway County.
Well, give us some contact information, John, where we can get a hold of you.
Sure. You can reach me on my cell phone, 740-974-3727. John@renew-it.org is my email. And then if you go to our website, you can see some of our work and contact us through there, carpentrylancaster.com.
Well, we hope you enjoyed today's show and you visit some of the businesses that you saw on today's show. Remember, if you missed any of it, you can always go to our website at onacolumbus.com. That's where you'll find this segment as well as the past number of years that we've been doing the show. And be sure to like us on Facebook. Now, coming up next week as we get into January and a new year, a new you, we want to give you some things that you can make those New Year resolutions on. And then, of course, drop them at the end of the month, right? So until next time, have a great week. Closed captioning brought to you by Explore Hocking Hills. Winter is a great time to visit the Hocking Hills. For more information, go to exploreHockingHills.com.